Good morning. This is Rachel from Bid with Rachel, and this morning I have a unboxing for you. This is a box of items that came from Louisville, Kentucky. So if you want to find out what's in this box, stick around and find out along with me what we've got, what it weighs. Let's see what's real and if we have any fakes. You know, we always seem to get a few of those. Let's take a look and find out what we have today. So first item that we have on the list is this little brooch from Florenza. This is a really pretty brooch. It is a circle brooch pin. It has gold tone with faux pearls and a blue bead in the middle. This brooch is approximately 1 inch in diameter. It does have the Florenza hallmark on the inside of the pin. The pin clasp does work very well. This is an excellent vintage condition. This would be an amazing birthday gift, Christmas gift for anyone who loves Florenza jewelry. With Christmas coming up soon, this is a great time to start picking up some of these pieces, especially some of these rare Florenza pieces. So we have the measurements. Let's just grab the weight gram measurement for this one. And the gram measurement on this one is 8.55 grams. So there we go, our first one. Let's take a look at our next item. And up next we have a beautiful Avon Kensington ring. This Kensington ring is one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. It is in excellent, almost brand new condition. Kensington rings are very popular right now. Let's get a size on this one so we can include that in our listing. The size on this one is going to be right there, right at a size 6. Right there at a size 6 for this Kensington ring. Has that beautiful sparkle, and you can see how clean it is. Let's get weight in grams on this one. Grams on this one is going to be 5.35 in grams. Okay, we've got note of that, 5.3 grams, and we do have that Avon hallmark. The Avon hallmark is right there, Avon hallmark. We can include that in our listing. That we have the Avon hallmark right there on the back. Okay, beautiful. Also in this lot, we have a locket. This appears to be a sterling silver locket. Sterling silver locket. On the front, it reads, "With love, Annie Jr., 2014. It does have a very pretty etched design. The etched design around the outside of the heart. On the back, you do see some tarnishing and the evidence of vintage wear. On the very bottom, it is marked sterling, S-T-E-R. This is sterling silver. This heart-shaped locket holds 2 photos, and the inside is actually really clean. There's a little bit of evidence of tarnishing on the inside, but otherwise very clean on the inside. The weight in grams on this is 3.14 grams. And let's get a measurement. The size of this heart is about 0.75 inches by 0.5 inches. Our next item is going to be this ring. So here's a ring. It's one of these rings I'm a little bit dubious about, but let's take a look and see what it says on the inside. So on the inside it says ESPO, and then it says 1/100th rolled gold plated 14K. Not sure I've heard that term before. I have heard of ESPO. This does have 4 sparkling green stones, rhinestones, 4 or 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The size of the ring is right there at 6.75. See the sparkle there? Let's get a weight on this. It feels very lightweight. The weight of this ring is 1.44. Now this ring, I'm not sure about this one. I've heard of ESPO, not sure of the 1/100th 14K rolled gold plated. Don't know if that's a real thing or not. I'm gonna have to research that, and I will put a note on the screen about what I find out on this one. Our next one is this ring, and that looks like it came from somebody's shop, maybe flea market or maybe a booth at a antique mall. Now this one says it's an infinity ring marked 925, size 8. First, let's check the size and see if we're in agreement. Now I'm getting right there at about 7.75, so close. 7.75, maybe go all the way to 8 if I remove the string, so I'd say 7.75 to 8. Let's check the inside. This does not feel like a sterling silver ring to me. You'll get to a point where you've handled many rings and you just kind of know the feel. This feels like a cheap fashion ring, and although it is marked 925, I do not believe this is sterling silver. I am not going to sell this as sterling silver. I am probably not going to sell this one at all, because I believe it is just a cheap fashion ring. If I do sell this, it would just be in a fashion ring lot. Note this as just a fashion ring, and I am not even going to say it's marked 925. Next up, we have an interesting ring. Now, this one, I feel like it could be sterling silver, but it's not marked. Maybe it could be pewter. I'm not sure. What I like about this one is the pattern. I feel like this pattern is trending right now. Let's get a measurement on this one. The band is very misshapen. I remember when I was younger, I might have a ring, and if I gained a few pounds or several pounds, that my rings would get stretched out like this. I bet a jeweler could probably help you resize this ring if you like the shape. On the mandrel right now, it is reading in about a 6.5. About a 6.5 on this ring. Again, I think a jeweler could probably help you resize this. This is an interesting ring. I'm going to call this a metal ring. It's not really fashion, but I can't call it fine jewelry either because I don't know what it's made of. But it is metal. It's not plastic, and it's not, but I can't say it's sterling either. In grams, we're going to get a weight on this of 1.31. And I'm going to look for a good description because I know people are looking for that style. Next up, we have a lot of 2 watches, and we have a watch called Princeton watch, and we also have one called Waltham. So let's take a little look at the Princeton watch first. On the Princeton watch, we have, it says jewels, and then it says something, mainspring, unbreakable mainspring. This does have a lot of wear on the front. There are scratches to the watch face, and it looks like there is some tarnishing to the inside of the watch face as well. It kind of looks like rust. On the back looks really nice and shiny. It says base metal bezel, anti-magnetic, unbreakable mainspring, stainless steel back, and that's what it says. The band is stainless steel. Let's take a look and put this on the bracelet mandrel just to get an idea on maybe the size. If we stretch this out generously, we can stretch it out here to about an 8.5. That is quite generously, of course. Let's put this on my wrist and let's see what we get. So you can see that it's a little bit loose on my wrist. And then the second watch in this lot is this one. This one says Waltham, and it says I think it says interlog 17. There's some other words down at the bottom I can't quite see. Let me take a look here, see if I can figure these out. Okay, the words on the bottom do say Swiss made, and the bottom or the back of the watch says Waltham base metal, stainless steel back. What I like about this watch is just this really gorgeous band. I need to find the right term for this. I don't know if this would be considered to be Art Deco, but the band is just so beautiful. The watch face is approximately, is it 1 inch? Let's just double check this here. Yeah, 1 inch by 0.75. 1 inch by 0.75. And the length of the band does look like it's a rather small band. Length of the band, if we're just going for the band and not the clasping portion, is about 6. And then you have the clasping portion. If you measure everything that's attached to the band, we go up to about a 7, but that includes the watch face also. This is not clasping shut for me, but that may be because I just don't know completely how to do it. It goes in there. I don't know if it's broken or if it could be fixed. I'm not quite sure on this. I should do this here in front of you so you can see it. Here's how it looks on the back. I believe it should, oh, here's this hinge here. Okay, maybe it goes in there somehow. Well, I am not quite sure how that closes, but it is a gorgeous watch band. Maybe it goes in there to close, but I am not 100% sure. So I'm going to play around with it and see what I can do. Whoops. Okay, so right now I'm going to put these two in as a set. I may separate them depending on what I discover about their value. And last for today's list, we have a set of lockets. Well, let's wipe up some of this lot gunk. A set of these lockets. These are just modern day lockets that came along in one of my lots. There are 4 of them, 4 heart-shaped lockets. They are a gold tone. They have purple flowers and green leaves. They are about 1/2 inch. Yep, they're about 1/2 inch. About 1/2 inch in size. Let's see if they click open. They stick just a teeny bit, but they do have that satisfying click. This one has a little purple flower painted on the back. The other ones are all just plain. Again, these are modern day. These are not vintage. Just a set of 4 modern day lockets with some cute little flowers. This one does have a little bow knot pin, so I guess you could wear it as a brooch or maybe pin it to a bridal bouquet. So that is a set of 4 gold tone lockets with purple flowers. And that's the end of our unboxing today. That one was short and sweet. If you're interested in any of these items, you can contact me directly for the best prices. And I will be back here next week with another unboxing. Thanks for being here today, and I will see you again soon.